protect myself without harming you, I feel like I have that obligation to do that. But if I also feel like you are legitimately a threat to my life, then all bets are off. They wanted to stay at home and collect child support. There are some girls who are like that. Like, I'll be honest, man. Like, my son's mother's not even like that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she is not nice, and frankly, probably one of the meanest people I've ever met in my life. Like, to be honest, I don't know what happened. She didn't used to be like that. Like, I've known this girl since we were 4 years old. I mean, believe me, I don't get with mean people. Like, that's not a thing for me. But like, I don't know what happened, man. Somewhere along the line, she just started hating people or hating life or maybe just hating me. I don't know. I don't really know. But to be honest with you guys, every relationship is complex. You know, those females out here are, yes, some people, think about it, man. Like, I came from a religious background, so I believe that women were created by God to be attractive to men. That's just kind of my belief system. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is anything more than just my belief system. Touchdown, let's go.
Maximum effort.
Like, I'm not sitting here saying that my ideology is for everybody. It's just, for me. Bree, I'm not gonna lie, when you said Tutties the first time, I remember it was in Greg's stream, I swore up and down. I remember I was still a mod of his one time, and you said Tutties, and I thought you had said where your mind would be in the gutter. That's what I thought you said. And so I took it down, and everyone's like, why did you take down Bree's comment? Oh man, I just misread it. That was funny. I remember that. But to be honest with you, I just don't like lazy people, Johnny. So for me, if your whole goal in life is to get over on somebody and make them pay for your life, then that's not somebody I really want to be around. Like, I want, like, man, I grew up and I'm blessed, man. My mom is a hard-working lady. Like, she owns multiple businesses that she has built from scratch herself. Work, 80-hour work weeks at times. Like, I know what it's like to grind and fight and scrape and claw your way to the top. You know what I mean? Whether that top is just owning your own home or, being the boss at your business, like whatever that looks like for you individually. Like, for her, it was just providing a reasonably comfortable life for her children, which I gotta give my mother credit. She definitely did. Oops, Chef, I thought it said that also. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. Like, sometimes I really gotta do a double take sometimes. Yeah, give her the ticket, she could leave. I mean, honestly, that's a very lonely existence, bro. If you catch that, I was about to say, he was in the middle of 3 different people.
I don't give a fuck if he was in the middle of Abraham Lincoln and Robert Kennedy.
Why would they be any good at defending somebody in football? Jeez, trying to get these old ass men out there on the field, man. Robert Kennedy, man, he's not even there all there mentally anymore. Get it?
That's fucked up.
Ooh, thank you. No. Oh my goodness, man. That's why you move them in, make them pay rent. Bro, that's the thing, man. I never, like, it's gotta work, man. It's gotta be fair, you know what I mean? Like, I always kind of had, like, I was always of the opinion, if one person didn't work, then that person's obligation is, like, the house stuff. Not all of it, but, like, at least 20 hours worth of work, you know what I mean? Like, at least put a little bit of effort in. Like, my brother, for instance, like, his wife is a stay-at-home mom. Dude, she's probably more busy than he is because she is constantly moving, doing something for the kids, you know what I mean? Like, it's a full-time job being a parent of multiple kids nowadays. Even just one kid, it's a full-time job. Let's go. Yeah, it's lonely, but less stress. I mean, to be for real, man, yeah, it is. Like, I personally believe that there is one person for everybody out there. A Bonnie to your Clyde. No pun intended.
I think that's what Shep's way of telling us we need to go rob people.
Yeah, I'm talking about, finding, like, your soulmate, and he's talking about robbing the bank. All right, whatever. Even when they grow up, it never stops. That's the thing. Like, I know for a fact, it's like I'm pushing 30 years old, guys, and there's been times in my adult life where I've needed my parents more than I feel like I ever did as a kid. Because, you know, there are decisions that have consequences, you know what I mean? The Eve to your Adam, exactly. That's another good one. Although I will admit, in that specific situation, if you are a Christian, then you believe that Eve kind of, you know, messed up the whole human race. Which does not exactly put her in the category of great parent, but, you know. But I will admit, like the United States, we have one of the only cultures, bro, where like our elders don't live with us. Like a lot of Asian cultures will have 3 and 4 generations even living in one home. And the saying it takes a community to raise a kid, guys, I'm here to tell you there's no way to do this by yourself. If I didn't have my like a great support structure, good freaking defense. If I didn't have a great support structure, there was absolutely no way I can work as many jobs as I do, which I have to do in order to pay for a very, very expensive custody battle that I had to fight last year. Birds to the bees. I mean, that's not a conversation I want to have with you guys today, guys. Sorry, all of y'all need to grow up just a little bit before Poppy's gonna have that conversation. No, that I'm pretty sure that's a conversation that'll probably get me banned on Facebook. Oh, I was on it. I saw you back there, dude. Females get in their evil ways, and I mean, I'm not gonna put anybody in a box like that because some of the most incredible, loving people, supportive, everything have been women. Like, you just gotta get a good one, man. Unfortunately, not everybody is good for everybody. Like, shoot, my son's mother might make a fantastic wife to somebody else someday. That person just is not me. You know what? I plan on making a great husband to somebody someday. This is not going to be any of my exes. You know what I mean? It's like, you know how that is. Now maybe he should he use the Cowboys? I have a feeling he probably will next game.
Catch that.
Man, I had a feeling if I would have tried to pick it, then you might have gone up there, so I just swatted it. Same with deadbeat dads. I don't understand how you can do that. I 100% agree. Like, if you're a deadbeat dad, like, there's really no excuse. You know what I mean? There's really zero excuse. But I will say, I mean, there is one unfortunate, like, side to, like, being parents and, like, at a young age. Like, men have, like, almost zero reproductive rights in the United States. And it just, you know, I will say, it does make it kind of complicated when, you know, if you do go, you know, take all the steps and you do end up getting a girl pregnant. I feel like me personally, the man that I am, like, yeah, I accepted that risk before we did the deed, you know what I mean? Like, I accepted that that could potentially happen. I took that risk. And now I have to, you know, I have to be accountable for that. And you know what, to be honest with you guys, I'm so happy I did. My son is the best thing in the world. Like, he is my favorite little man. My son legitimately asked me, "Hey daddy, how was work?" Like, what? It was work. But it was good. Is Jeff a Commanders fan? Nah, bro, he's actually not. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Hey, Shep.
Mm-hmm.
I scored.
You said what?
I scored.
S. Ford.
I said I scored.
Oh, you scored. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I did say you weren't. Okay, you know what? You're welcome.
Don't do that now.
I mean,
Don't
no.
do that.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you got that goose egg off the score. I mean, that would have been real embarrassing.
All right, y'all. Next game, we're going for the gentleman's sweep.
The gentleman's sweep.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll see.
I don't like playing with them stuff.
You said you're about to. Nah, you were not about to run the Dolphins.
About to Tyreek Hill.